Hello and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general mid-monthly reading for those born under the energy of Libra. And as these are coming out around Valentine's Day, I thought I'd do something a bit different this time. I'm going to concentrate or focus on your heart's desire, or that person who is coming towards you. So, let's see. What can we see for Libra and their heart's desire? Get some of your energies perhaps, but let's see how they feel towards you in this connection. Good. Okay, Libra's heart's desire. Six of Swords. So, wanting to find stability, moving into calmer waters, moving away from certain situations, possibly people. This person might be separating themselves from other people to come towards you. I have here Queen of Wands. So definitely feeling that this is someone quite passionate about you, someone that's strong and stable, someone who definitely knows how they feel, taking this in their stride, but they definitely know where they're going, which direction they're going, and who they're going towards. You could also be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But as I try and say, don't pay too much attention to the zodiac signs or horoscopes, but it may be relevant for you, so always try and mention these are general readings, so take it as you will for your situation. Nine of Wands in reverse. This person is letting their guard down around you. They feel that for what wounds they have had in the past, they're putting behind, and they're coming towards you. They know who they want, they know who they want to be with. They're very passionate towards you, and they're letting things from the past go so they can be with you fully, completely. This may be another person or relationship they have left when they have met you, for example, and they may have had conflicts in the past, but that is in the past. It has been let go of. Let's see what else we have for Libra. Oh, way too many. If they're supposed to come out, they'll come out. And they often do. Five of Swords. So yeah, Swords again. We have some difficult communication perhaps. Maybe difficult for them to communicate with you at the time. I feel it's like they're also stuck between different things in their lives. Like trying to find the time to communicate with you is difficult. They may have a lot on their plate with work, trying to find that time to really like communicate effectively, you know, just to really like talk to you. May be a difficult thing at this time, but it's definitely how they feel about you is very passionate. You know, it's definitely someone that wants to start something with you, and they've been walking away from conflicts of the past, walking away from other situations. It could have been some truths that they've had to face about their own unhappiness in the past, and they're becoming more stable and balanced and being able to realize that and what they're actually letting go of. So this person is, it seems like you've had an effect on them, like they're actually growing and making some wise decisions in their own life. So like they're evolving, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, 10 of Wands in the heart of the reading. They've been carrying a lot of burdens, but this is a time where it's coming to an end. It's like they have to, they realize they have to find time to actually nurture this relationship and also themselves, and it's like they've had to make certain decisions in their lives. They've been carrying around too much from the past. It's like I say, it's a lot of letting go, facing truths. There has been difficulties in the past, battles in the past, but this cycle is coming to an end. Their energy is very strong and stable, but they have a lot of difficult energy still around them that they're trying to deal with, but they're trying to balance things as best they can. I feel a lot of, it's like there's a lot of weight around this person. And I don't mean like they're like heavy set. Well, they might be, it's irrelevant, but it's there's a lot of heavy stuff around them they've been having to deal with, and it's like it's coming time where they're allowing this. They're like finding their freedom for the first time in a long time, I feel, in this connection, or at least it's like meeting you has sort of helped them realize a lot of things about themselves and their life, is what I'm getting. It's like you've helped them see things more clearly and helped them grow. And the card does want to come out, so yeah, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It's they're not wanting to make a small offer in this. It's like whatever they do come across, it's like they want to. It's like they have a lot to let go of to make a grand gesture. They're not going to make something small. It's like they're preparing for something, like they want to sweep you off your feet, but there's a lot of things that they have to deal with first, and it's a lot of things surrounding them. It's not them themselves. They've come through quite well, but there's still a lot of things they have to deal with to be able to come to you like wholeheartedly, like completely, if that makes sense, which I'm sure it will for some. But let's see, what else do we have here for Libra? The Three of Wands in reverse. Perhaps it's a bit too much for them at this time, and they're not being able to really manifest what they want at this time. It's too difficult. They have too much around them. Perhaps it's a bit too overwhelming. But this is also not wanting to, not wanting to stand still in this. They want to move forward, but they feel like they're stuck in a way. There's other things that are preventing them from moving forward this time, but they don't. It's like they want to move forward with you, and they want to go forward, but there's things that are just holding them like down. It's like wearing concrete boots. It's like every step is a great effort. It's like sometimes they just need to stand still for a little while to catch their breath before they take another step. I'm feeling it's a lot of weight around this person that they've been carrying. It's some very heavy stuff they've had to be dealing with, a lot of truths that they've had to admit to themselves, possibly to other people. It's weighed them on them very like they're just tired mentally as well, and it's like they're trying to move forward with their lives and trying to move towards someone that's good for them, and it's like this. It's not that there's things holding them back, because they've sort of trying to release a lot of things, but there's still things that are weighing them down sort of heavily, is what I'm getting. Let's see. I'm getting it's like you need to be have some patience with them in this. Yeah, Six of Cups in reverse. They're letting go of the past. This is part of the process. It's like it can't be rushed. It has to be done one step at a time, and just done properly one step at a time to move forward. It's just one stroke of the paddle at a time. They're not speeding in a motorboat here. It's like they're crossing they've got a long way to go. There's a big river to cross, and they can only do it, you know, one stroke of the paddle at a time, sort of thing, you know. Yeah, it's I mean, this is, you know, someone that's doing all this for you. It's like they're really putting forward, you know, they're really using up a lot of energy and putting themselves through a lot of, you know, mental and physical burdens, and a lot of the stuff that they're going through to actually help this, you know, to try and manifest this situation as the way it is. It's definitely not easy for them, but yeah, here we go. And the Fool card. So definitely a new beginning will come from this. You know, they will come through to the Six of Cups in reverse here. They will finally let go of the past. They will finally take that final step. You know, it's just when everything is done, it's like when all this weight has been lifted off their shoulders and they feel light and free, and then they're able to fully step forward, you know, like not carelessly is the wrong word. It's carefree. That's what it is. It's like all that. It's just once it's let go, it's like this big sigh of relief. It's like, oh, you know, and then it's like they take that deep breath, and then they can just finally start stepping forward without all that weight on them, and it's just like to start this new journey. It's really, you know, that first step. It's like yeah, it's like you've been struggling for breath, and you finally reach the surface, and you take that first breath of fresh air, you know, and it's like you take a moment to recover, and then it's like, you know, it's like now you can move forward, like with nothing impeding that progress. Yeah, it's definitely they're gonna actually be able to do it. It's just one step at a time, and with each step it's like they're carrying around like this, you know, each step they're taking this burden with them, and they're dropping one stick at a time, even, you know. It's like, oh, it's just so difficult. It's such heavy energy around them, what they've been going through and dealing with. But yeah, they will finally be able to finish this cycle, let go of these past energies, and finally deal with them, and they'll feel free to take that first step into a new life. That's how I was trying to express it. It's like they'll feel free, you know. It's like all this has to be done first, otherwise they can't bring this into this relationship with you, or what they want to go towards you with. It's like they can't be carrying this stuff with them, you know. They need to be able to be free to start this new, you know, something brand new, you know, with you. Very positive. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, very difficult communication I'm getting. Possibly they've been dealing with a lot of harsh communication, like just I usually get a lot of deception with these sort of cards, especially with this, but this I'm getting like it's a lot of spite. It's like this, possibly the other person or people they were dealing with have been quite spiteful, and they've been, you know, just moving forward each step away from this person or these people, these situations that they've been in, and it's like they're still coming at them. They're like following them with each step, and they're still moving forward regardless, you know, with each step. It's like they're definitely, this is surrounding them, whatever this is. It's very difficult for them, but they obviously, you know, they're doing this for you is what I'm getting. It's like it's very important that they need to be free of all this stuff before they can take that first step with you. And it's like whether it's like it may not happen on like Valentine's Day, they might be in this process, but it's going to be soon coming. If it's not already, it's like it will be soon. It's just that's why it's sort of taking time. It's like I just feel this weight of them. Oh, what they're carrying around is. I mean, it's a lot for any one person, that's for sure. But they don't want to rely on you to share this load to help them carry it. It's like they want to be free of it before they move forward. It's like they're not going to bring this in. They're not going to bring this in towards you. They're going to be free when they come with you. It's very important for them. I can see why. Right, let's see. What's the most important message here for Libra in this relationship? Yeah, envy is what I'm getting strongly. It's spite. It's spite out of envy. This person is moving away from, or whoever these people they're moving away from, they're being spiteful because of the envy they have. So they don't want them to be happy. That's what's making it so difficult for them. It's like, man. They are definitely going through a lot for you, trust me. I can feel it. Well, I'm not the one living it, but I can feel it, what they're carrying. It's like, it's definitely not easy. Alright, let's see what we have here. It's the most important message. Yeah, very much so. Transformation. There must be, as it relates to death, there must be like the ending for a new beginning. This must end before there is a new beginning. Very strongly coming through. This whole sort of reading, but it's just like this must happen before they can be free. It's like it must end so they can begin something new. Yeah, they will be able to. It's like they're gonna be like a whole new person. It's gonna be a great accomplishment for them actually coming through this. The amount of growth they're gonna get from it. It's they're really sort of. It's like it's like they're gonna be a whole new person. It's like they're all brand new and shiny. Oh, good for you. And please choose wisely. So yeah, they're definitely choosing wisely. There's a lot of wisdom in what they're doing. I can see that. And triumphant success. I felt you needed to see that too. And the Ace of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords in the upright. This must be dealt with first before the success can be attained. They've made their choice. They've had a lot of things around them, and they are choosing you, and they are going through a hell of a lot. It's like that old saying, it's like when you're going through hell, keep going. That's pretty much sort of, I don't get it, it's like to that extreme, like they're not going through like, some disastrous like stuff, but they've just got a lot of heavy shit they're going through, like carrying with them, they have to let go of. And they are, step by step. It's like I said before, it's like they're wearing concrete boots with every step is so it just, so much energy goes into every step. It wears them mentally and physically, just taking each step in this into this transformation, but they will come through, and will be successful in this, and they will be able to finally let go of all this stuff, these people, or this other person, or this situation, or whatever they've been going through and dealing with. It will finally come to an end and a new beginning. And this shiny, brand new person, look at them all shiny and glowing and stuff. You may not see it in this car. I do. It's like this person is, it's like they get their wings, you know. It's like they got little feathers on their feet. It's like they're just sort of levitating off the ground just that little bit, you know. It's like they're just hovering there, you know, now as they're so light, you know. Yeah, I remember in school there was we did this like excursion for school, and it was this big like kilometers worth of treks, and through all this bushland here in Australia and all that. And it was very hot. It was during summer, and all of us, you know, we were in school, so we were all kids, you know. We didn't want to do that shit. It was horrible, but you know, we plugged through all of this. But I remember it was like there was one of the guys there. He was training football, and he actually did the whole thing. He actually had weights on his feet doing that. And half of us didn't even notice until like towards right at the end, and it's like, you did all that and you were carrying all this extra weight, but it was like once he took them off, it was like he was springing around like it was no one's business. He had all this energy. He was like brand new. It's like that's just what's coming through. It's like, and he always had this big smile on his face, like he could finally take the weights off, you know. It's like that's very much what I'm getting. It's like this person is going to be like, it's just going to be, he's just going to stand out from the crowd, or she is going to stand out from the crowd, or however it resonates, you know. It's just like this person is going to be just very much, it's just like brand new. Anyway, I don't know, it's just that sort of story come back to me. It's very much sort of what this reading was sort of dealing with. Anyway, I do hope this helped bring some clarity to your situation, and I'll be back in March to do the monthly readings. But until then, take care.